Did you know almost everything Hollywood has told you about Cleopatra's death is probably wrong? The snake story, the dramatic suicide, the golden chamber. Most of it is ancient speculation dressed up as historical fact. Here is what we actually know. It was August 10th, 30 BC. Cleopatra was 39 years old. She had been queen of Egypt for over 2 decades. She had allied herself first with Julius Caesar and then with Mark Antony in a desperate attempt to keep Egypt independent from Rome. Both alliances had failed. Mark Antony had died just days earlier after receiving a false report that Cleopatra was already dead. He had fallen on his own sword and botched the attempt, dying slowly in her arms hours later. Now the Roman general Octavian, who would later become Emperor Augustus, was in Alexandria. Egypt had fallen. Everything Cleopatra had spent her life building and protecting was gone. On the morning of August 10th, Cleopatra visited the tomb where Mark Antony had been buried. Witnesses recorded that she performed burial rites, wept, and said her goodbyes. She then returned to her mausoleum, bathed, and ate a large meal. This is documented in ancient accounts. It reads less like a woman in despair and more like a woman who made a very deliberate decision and was carrying it out methodically. What happened next is where history becomes uncertain. Ancient sources, including Plutarch, record that she was found dead alongside 2 of her handmaidens. The cause of death was recorded as a snake bite from an asp hidden in a basket of figs. But there was no snake found in the room. No visible bite marks were identified on her body. A small puncture mark was noted on her arm by some ancient sources. Modern historians and scientists have proposed alternative theories, including a mixture of poisons administered deliberately. A 2010 study suggested a combination of hemlock, wolfsbane, and opium would have produced a painless death consistent with the ancient descriptions of how she looked when she was found. Octavian was reportedly furious when he found out she was dead. He had planned to parade her through Rome in chains as a trophy of his conquest. She had denied him that. Whatever method she used, Cleopatra chose the time and manner of her own death rather than surrender to Rome. And she took the truth of exactly how she did it with her. Do you think the snake story is true, or do you think she poisoned herself? Drop your answer in the comments. Follow Morbid Historian for a new dark secret every week.